health hacks, I'm gonna say.
Hires you for a reason.
Check in with yourself. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. If you're new here, I'm Holly. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my tips, some of my experiences with how I transformed my life with my mindset, my health, and some goal setting. So I love vlogs, so it is definitely a vlog style video, but I guess I just wanted to kick it off and first do a little bit of mindset. I feel like mindset is so important and something that is really overlooked a lot, which it shouldn't be. I think, and for myself, a really long time, I didn't know much about personal development and self-growth and stuff like that until I saw podcasts and I saw other people doing it, and it's kind of that whole wellness space that I wasn't really exposed to until I had to in my sales job, and honestly that changed my life. I found that job when I was about 18, and there's so much development and so much growth that they talk about and they teach you about, and it just opened a part of my brain that I didn't even know existed in the world. I thought that how I was feeling and the things that I was going through was just something that I had to deal with, and that it was normal when it wasn't. And when I learned that you can actually change the wiring of your brain, and you can improve and you can learn and you can notice behaviors that you don't like about yourself and change them to become the person that you want to be and to become a better person. And that is something that I will spend my life doing, is learning and always being a student and learning whatever I can to better my life, better my family's life, and just be the human that I want to be on this earth. So I guess that's like my little intro to mindset. Number one, start your day with intention. Have a plan on what you want to do for the day. Maybe make the plan the night before so you wake up and you know, okay, this is what I'm doing. And also just the habits that you do every single day, just fall straight into them. And you know that once you finish that, you're going to have a good day because you've gone to the gym or you've gone for a walk and you've been out in the sun. Something that I love to do starting my day with intention is my affirmation. I do my best to pull it up on my iPad and write down my gratitude and the things that I'm grateful for every single day. If I don't get a chance to do it, which I'm not perfect, I don't do it every single day, I'll do it in my mind, or I'll be in the car and I'll say, I'm grateful for the sun today. I'm grateful that my body is healthy and I'm able to move. And saying them out loud is really powerful, but also just saying them in your head and recognizing it will change your brain chemistry and will change how you view the world, which is so powerful. It's like a magic key that you're able to give yourself, which is crazy. Affirmations as well, you can say them out loud. I know that sometimes it's really weird to stand in front of the mirror and be like, I'm strong, I'm confident, all of those things. So I really enjoyed listening to them, and you do start believing it. Once you hear it long enough and you go, no, I actually am those things. Why wouldn't I be those things? Then again, like, it just makes you feel so good about yourself, which is the most important thing. Protecting your energy, you know, protecting how you feel. And if you have conversations with people or you realize your energy's changed and you're angry or you're feeling really fueled, don't ignore that, you know, really lean into that and be like, okay, why did I just have a bodily reaction of that? And try and calm yourself down, take breath. And you know, I think that the things that we're triggered by are the things that we can learn about. Reframing your setbacks is another one. So instead of saying I failed something, say, what did I learn from that? And just turn it around, because there's so many learnings in everything that we do. Limit comparisons. Only follow accounts that uplift you on Instagram and on social media. Comparison is everywhere, especially when we have social media. So just choose who you watch and who you follow, and if they're not bringing you joy, don't follow them. Don't look at their stuff. Go through your following, who you're looking at. The content that you are putting into your brain is really important. And one of my favorite mindset tips is visualize your higher self. Write down a list of who you are. You know, what does she do every single day? What is the kind of person that she is? What are her values? What are her hobbies? What does she do? And work towards every single day becoming that version of you. And before you know it, you will be that version of you. Those are my mindset tips. Let's get straight into the vlog, and I've got my health tips coming up and also my goal setting tips as well. morning everybody. It is currently Tuesday morning. I have just driven to the beach to run a little bit of a different path today. I find this is probably gonna sound really strange and some of you will get it, but some of you are probably like, no, I don't feel like that at all. But I tend to feel like my tracks that I run that have water next to them are a lot easier for me to run. So like the botanical gardens in the city, beautiful, but every single time I run that path, no matter how good I feel, I struggle on that path. And I don't know if it's the water, I really don't know. Like Albert Park Lake is one of my favorite tracks to run, and I'm running around a lake. So I've decided I want to come to the beach and run along the beach today. This track was actually the first path that I ran my first 21.1 Ks. So it's a special track to me. We're not going to run that far today, but I am just going to run 7 Ks, and I'm really excited because it's just so nice running along the beach, especially at Port Melbourne. So that's where I've driven to, down at Port Melbourne. They have beautiful palm trees along, there's coffee shops, there's people walking their dogs. It's just such a vibe, and then obviously all of the amazing houses along the water as well. But I wanted to give you some of my health tips. I thought this is probably the best the best time to do some of my health tips that really transformed and changed my life. I think if you've been a long time viewer around here, you know that health has always been something really important to me and something that I have prioritized in my life. In saying that, it hasn't always been like that. I started training at the gym in about nearly over 10 years ago now. Just finished school, so yeah, over 10 years ago. That's crazy. Consistently training at the gym every single week. And you know, when I started, I had a PT. I wanted to learn how to do everything, and I think if you want to get into the gym, that is definitely the best way to start, is just being a student and just learning. So get yourself a PT. They'll help you with nutrition, they'll help you with like a workout plan, and they help you with your form as well, which is super important. And write them down. I used to write down the routine that they used to make me do. I'd write down how many sets. They would help me with my weights as well, and I'd write that down, and I'm like, okay, cool, this is what I did this week. Hopefully I can go up slowly, you know, or I'll do the same weight, doesn't really matter. But that's kind of how I started. So yeah, I think one of my tips is definitely just prioritize consistency over intensity. So say, all right, I'm going to train 3 times a week, and you just figure out the days that is. Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't go one day, but make sure you go the next day, and make sure you keep that discipline up. Even if it's just for like 20 minutes, you know, that is still something, that's still movement. Even if you really are dreading going to the gym, pull out a mat and just do it at home. Just do a little ab workout at home or something. At least it's something. Another one of my health hacks, I'm going to say, is meal prepping. It just takes the stress out of what to eat, and if I don't have food in the fridge, I'm going to go to something easy and quick, which is usually not good for me, like a chocolate or, you know, processed food or buying something out. Whereas if I have ingredients in my fridge and I make a day, or I make time to meal prep it, I know that, no, that's what I'm going to eat. I have food in the fridge and that's what I need to eat. So that really helps just stay on track and stay committed to your fitness goals as well when you have food ready to go for yourself. But that's also prior planning. Another one I have is stay hydrated. Especially if you're a runner, you have to be hydrated. You need to be taking electrolytes because running and stuff really dehydrates you. Coffee dehydrates you. So I think having water first thing in the morning and through the day, I think if you have a straw, sometimes that helps drink a lot more water as well because you're just sipping throughout the day. Move every day is another one that I've got. Like even steps, if you want to do 10,000 steps, or walk down the stairs instead of taking the escalator or the lift, or walk the long way, or, you know, just think about getting some kind of movement in your day every single day. Another thing that I've actually recently learnt as well is if you have a meal and you go for a walk after your meal, that is actually the best way for your body to digest and break down the food afterwards, as opposed to eating and then going and sitting down. So, I don't know. It's another one. And sleep as a non-negotiable for health. Sleep is so important. Oh my goodness. Trust me, take it from me. Sleep is so important. And don't get me wrong, you can run off 4, 5, 3 hours sleep. I've done it, still do it, unfortunately. Not that I choose to do that, but you can. Your body just just does it. You're aging yourself, for one. We don't want to age ourselves. You're awake and you're on through the day and you're dealing with challenges and you're dealing with so many things throughout the day that you need to give your body rest. You need to give your brain rest. And when you wake up and you feel energized and stuff in the morning, that is the best feeling. So yeah, definitely prioritize your sleep. So those are my 5. How many tips did I just give you? Those are my tips, my health tips. So I am going to get out of the car. It is along the beach, so I think I'm going to put this long sleeve shirt on because it's going to be a little bit windy. And I'm going to stretch. We're going to get out of the car, we're going to stretch, and then we're going to go for our little 7K run. So everything is stretched. I just need to get my earphones in. I need to pick a podcast as well. I might walk for a little bit, keep warming myself up, pick a podcast. Oh no, I just stuck my earphone down there. I am a sweaty mess. That was great. Like, that was not an easy run. Like, not at all. That was quite difficult, not gonna lie. But we did it. We did 7Ks. My hair, I need to go home and wash it. It's so gross now. I feel like it's even worse. I was listening to a podcast, Jay Shetty. Lately I've been really enjoying him. I'll put the one that I was listening to first. It was about making decisions, which I actually really like that. And now I'm halfway through another one, which is about money. Very interesting. Basically, money is a foreign language and you need to learn it. Like your life depends on it. She didn't say that, I did, because that's truly what I believe. If you don't know about money, we need it to survive in this world. We literally go to work to earn it. So learn about it. Read the books, listen to the podcast, do all the things. It will change your life. I promise you. I promise you. So I'm going to keep listening to that. I'm going to drive home. We're going to have something to eat. We're going to have a shower. And then I'll give you some more of my tips. Talk about goals. Goal setting tips. My biggest goal setting tips.
If I do that, could I keep 5 of that 20 I brought you? And then you actually know how to negotiate for your salary.
That step-by-step process is so brilliant because you're so... How do I make money? And how do I make you more money?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's like the best thing ever because it's so often not thought about and you don't realize, and like you said, there may be certain companies
hires you for a reason. because they thought that you would make their life easier and that you would make the business better.
Alright, I have just washed my hair and I've just put on some washing of my clothes that I wore this morning when I went for my run. I'm just making something to eat. I'm thinking just like eggs, cheese, and like that's probably it. Some sauce maybe, I don't know. My hair feels so much better now that I've done that. Literally have not had my hair straight in such a long time. It's actually a very nice feeling, something a little bit different, you know, obviously putting heat through it again, but anyway, that's just where we're at right now. So I kind of just did I just had to do a little bit of computer work for work. I have to renew my ID card, so there's courses and stuff like that I needed to get done before I can go pick up my ID, so I just got all that sorted. Let's talk about goal setting. I feel like a lot of us, we make these massive goals at the start of the year, and while it's good to have big goals and stuff for the year, I think sometimes we overestimate what we can do in a year but underestimate what we can do in a day. And I think all of those goals that we have, we need to break them down into habits and like things that we can do daily to actually be able to achieve that goal. It's not just like, I want to get fit and just leave that over there. Like you have to go, okay, I actually want to be training 3 times a day. No, not that much. I want to be training 3 times a week. And then, you know, in your calendar you go, okay, I'm going to do it on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, for example. And then you do it. You get up and you actually do it. And then instead of saying I want to get fit, you actually become a fit person or someone that prioritizes their health, for example. There's lots of different ways you can do goal setting. I really like the SMART goals, which is specific, measurable, attainable, timely is T. I can't really remember what it is. I'll put it on the screen here for you, but that's a really good way to like start goal setting if it's something new to you, and a really good way to actually achieve your goals is by using that method. I think it's really nice as well to track your progress. So do a check-in with yourself every 3 months, every month if you want, every 6 months, whatever works for you. Just check in with yourself, like, okay, what worked well this week, what do I need to work on, and so on. For myself, I use GoodNotes on my iPad. I love all of my digital things because I can see it. I can go back and see all the pages that I've written. I can go back and visit it. It just seems a lot easier to do for me, and I can also access it on my phone. So things like goals, yes, but also planning. I think I've really underestimated the power of planning. Even just my content. I go, okay, I have all of these amazing ideas and they're just stored in my brain, or I have a list on my phone of all of the things that I want to film, but I haven't actually put in when I'm gonna film them, so they're just basically information that's just sitting on my phone. I feel like in the past I always plan things and it really helps me, but for content I've just been letting myself get overwhelmed with it, which is really silly. And on Monday I sat down and I filled in my digital content planner and I filled it all in, and also the content that I want to be posting on YouTube, I also put that on there, and it just made me really excited to film content and just to go back to that plan and be like, okay, this is what I'm doing next. There's no confusion in my brain because I've already planned it. It's already all written down for me to do it. So I think that definitely goes into goals, because I want to be posting X amount of videos and I want to be sharing things. When it's in a plan, I know, okay, this is my plan, this is what I'm going to do, and I've just achieved that goal. So yeah, do not underestimate the power of planning. You just need to give yourself like half an hour at the start of the week, at the end of the week, whatever works for your lifestyle, and to be able to get it done, essentially. Setting identity-based goals is my next. Having something tied to your identity and what you're trying to do. Read more. No, I'm a reader. I'm going to be reading. I'm a runner. I'm a reader. Like, saying those things makes you want to do the task a little bit more, because you've tied it to your identity by saying, no, this is who I am, this is what I do. So it's a lot easier to actually achieve that goal. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably my last tip to goal setting. I hope that helps. I also just took my nails off because when I was doing my hair this morning, my hair kept getting caught in my nails. So I took them off before I had a shower and washed my hair. And now they're like all stubby again. But I think I'm just going to give them time to breathe, to heal, before I decide to stick more nails on. But I'm going to run downstairs now. I had to make an order, a few things. So I'm going to go down to the parcel locker, bring up some of my parcels. We can open them together, and I also need to do some ordering of a few like health things. So we can do that together. Alright, let's unbox this one together. This is just my protein. I needed some more because I literally ran out of both my flavours. And I just feel like buying two flavours, it changes, obviously. Like, I have options of two, not just one. This stuff bought from Bulk Nutrients is literally the same cost as one protein powder somewhere else. So this time I got the Whey Isolate. This is the chocolate honeycomb. Is the salted caramel. So last time I just literally got chocolate and vanilla. So this is kind of chocolate and caramel, but it's just got a little bit of a twist to it. So I just got the Whey, the normal one. These ones. This was the Thermo Whey that I got last time because I thought it's like keto, but apparently this whey protein is also like keto. So I don't know. I just need to make an order of greens powder. So I have been doing a little bit of research and I'm kind of keen to try the Naked Harvest Gorgeous Greens. I don't remember if I've tried them before. I don't think I have, to be honest, but I've got them in my cart and I'm just going to order them now while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to get the Pineapple Gorgeous Greens and the Strawberry Gorgeous Greens because I was having greens powder every day with my collagen, but I've run out of my greens and I need to get some more. So yeah, I'm going to get that. Okay, done. So I've ordered some of that. I'm just gonna do my really quick makeup routine to go to work tonight because I have a little bit of filming and stuff that I want to do. So this is literally all I do when I go to work. I just get concealer, I put it underneath my eyes, and I also put it on any like blemishes and stuff like that that is coming through, as well as like in all the normal places like in my T-centers section. And then just here, just like define this little bit when I put my concealer, my contour cream on. It just like makes it a little bit sharper. So this one is just the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, an OG, that one. And then this is MCO Beauty contour cream, and that is literally all I do. And then I just get my sponge and we blend it all out. I usually start at the top and work my way down generally. That's all the contour blended in. Now I'm just going to blend in the concealer. Basically like join it all up essentially. It's good just because it's really light. Makeup, it's not like super full coverage, and it literally just does the job of what I need it to do. I feel like I don't break out anywhere near as much as if I wear like a full coverage foundation, which is what I always used to wear. And then in like the blemishes spots, if I need more, I'll literally just put some more concealer on and blend it until you can't see it anymore. And then I'm just going to get some powder, so I'm going in with the Hoola Beauty just over those contour spots, just to make it blend in a little bit better and also stand out a little bit more. And then I just do the same with the blush, so just put a little bit of blush on. Again, it just blends it nicely and it looks like I'm wearing more makeup than I actually am. Getting my eye brush, and basically whatever excess product is on my brush, I'm just going straight in just to blend out any liquid or creams that haven't like blended in yet. Then my good 2 mascaras. You guys know the drill with that one. All done. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I have just woken up after my shift last night and I'm just getting changed to head over to the gym to do some upper body. So I've picked out my outfit. I'm just going to get changed, do my skincare, and yeah, have something to eat, go over to the gym. Okay, so I'm dressed, I've just done my skincare, I've had my vitamins and everything. I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to go and have some breakfast, just some yogurt and muesli, I think. I've also got a jumper so I can walk over there and not freeze. But yeah, we're pretty much good to go. I'm actually keen. My usual plan is to go to the gym 3 times a week, so lower body and 2 upper bodies. It's Wednesday today and I haven't gone to the gym at all. All I've done is run yesterday, so I'm really keen to go do some upper body today, and then tomorrow I'll probably do lower body, and then Friday I'm going on a run with a girlfriend, so we'll probably run like 5Ks, and then depending on the day I might actually go back and go to the gym and do lower body after we run. I don't know, it depends how much stuff I have on. My Greek yogurt. I'm going to use the last of my protein in this as well. 2 relatively big scoops of yogurt. You guys have to try this breakfast. It's so easy. It's my favorite yogurt bowl at the moment. It's my only yogurt bowl, I should say. Scoops of. So then we mix this up. Put a little bit of sugar-free maple syrup in. And then crack open keto cereal. Honestly, so good. I think the protein just makes it like really, really yum. And obviously the maple syrup as well. If you have fresh fruit like raspberries, strawberries, put that on top. But I don't have any, so. made a matcha. I'm sitting down to start editing this vlog, so that's pretty much going to be the rest of my afternoon. I hope that my tips have helped you and you can start implementing them into your life and learning new things. And yeah, we're all about growth here. If you guys would like to get your hands on my journal to start doing your gratitude and your manifestation, it is always down below linked for you. It has absolutely changed my life, that practice, and it has made me a much happier version of myself because of it, and I just know that it will for you too. Make sure you go check it out. And I do also have something else very exciting that's going to be coming to you that I have been working on for a little while now, and I think you guys are gonna love it. It is the second product of Inkspire is what it will be, so keep an eye out for that. And I might be dropping lots of value packed content over on my TikTok, Instagram, YouTube as always. So I hope that it helps you guys have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.